defense last night, as advertised. Of course, you get the pick right out of the gate. They get returned for a touchdown. You get this fumble here. And it's one thing to give all the credit to a very good and well above average defense. That's what Pittsburgh is. But I'm more concerned, Willie Colon, with the performance of Deshaun Watson, because if you're a Cleveland Brown fan, this was the year, right? You have a badass defense, as advertised, has been really good, was good again last night, did their job, Myles Garrett, all that stuff. You had a great running attack, and Chubb, unfortunately, he goes out with a gruesome knee injury, but you have the lead, and you have the ball, and you have Deshaun Watson as your quarterback, and not only did he not play well throughout the game, he's the guy that gives up the fumble that costs them the game.
He struggled with the turnovers, but at times you also saw a guy who just flat out looked flabbergasted, right? He was running for his life. Credit T.J. Watt, by the way.
Yep.
He broke the all-time Steelers sack record. He's done an amazing job. I actually think he has more of an impact for that team than Michael Parsons. We can get into that. But overall, man, if you're Lamar Jackson for the Baltimore Ravens, you had to look at that game like it's ours for the taking. Because the Steelers' offense seemed like there's a disconnect. Pickens and Pickett didn't get together to the second half.
Right.
The Cleveland Browns offense looked all over the place. And without Nick Chubb, I don't know what this offense
They have no offense.
But you got to give credit to Jerome Ford. He came in and played well at the time being. But overall, Deshaun Watson did not look good. He looked all over the place. And they're going to have to figure out, because they do have a good offensive line. But right now, all they can do is run the ball.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I understood last year he only played 6 games, whatever it was. He's going to be rusty. Hadn't played NFL football in a couple of years now. Totally understandable. And I think if I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, I accepted it. Just glad he got to play last year, because this is our year. Great defense, running attack, depth at wide receiver. Elijah Moore comes over from the Jets, Amari Cooper. And I got the $250 million quarterback in Deshaun Watson, who last night looked like Zach Wilson.
They were a piece away team. That piece was Deshaun Watson. They decided that they were such a piece away that they spent so much money on him and draft capital. And last night, anytime he sensed any pressure,
he was out of there.
It's gone.
Yeah,
the whole play is over.
It wasn't like the ceiling was high when he got there. They had Baker Mayfield, right? So it was like,
Nah, but it's not. It's about you paid an absorbent amount of money and all of it guaranteed to a guy that
this is also a guy who landed there with 6 games into the season. This is his first full.
Yeah, but he's got to be better than that. And look,
I'm not excusing the turnovers. I'm just saying he's still growing within the offense.
Yeah, but look, I'll give Steelers all the credit in the world, because they do have a great defense, and you want to give them credit for turnovers and turning those turnovers into immediate points on the fumble recovery, and of course the interception early in the game. But Deshaun Watson's got to be better. And if I'm a Cleveland Brown fan and I bought into the notion that this is my year, and oh, by the way, I beat the Bengals in week 1, I'm feeling really good about myself. I got Monday night against another division rival. I'm better than them because I have Deshaun Watson. They have Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson right now. And again, this could change next week. Deshaun Watson right now has to go down right now as the biggest bust in the NFL.
What are you doing? Why would you say that out loud?
Huh?
What do you mean he's the biggest bust?
He's the biggest bust in the NFL.
He just had one bad game. You
You
usually call somebody a bust after you try to look at the whole season.
I said I could change my opinion next weekend. But right now, I tell you, I had season tickets in the Dawg Pound when I lived in Cleveland. I know what these people breathe.
Oh, they breathe.
I know what
I
know what it is. And I can tell you right now that Browns fans went home last night saying, "You son of a bitch." Deshaun Watson's a problem.
Joe Burrow in the Browns again.
Yes. If I'm a Browns fan, I am very concerned now that I don't have a quarterback.
Well, you should be concerned if you don't have a running back. Because if you watch the whole game, Nick Chubb started to not only oppose as well on that Steelers defense, he started to make him look bad. And it took a couple turnovers, and it took a couple key plays by T.J. Watt and Alex Highsmith to kind of flip the table. But, I mean, I'm not really worried about Deshaun Watson. I'm going to call it a one-off, and I think he'll be back.
I'm worried about Deshaun Watson. I think when Nick Chubb goes down, you say, all right, Deshaun, now it's your turn. Now it's your time. And anytime there's pressure, he completely freaked out, and he would not look down the field. He didn't run the ball.
Well, he
didn't pass the ball. And then he made 3 or 4 nice throws on third down to extend the drive. And then what they do in the next one?
When you're up by 3 points in the 4th quarter and you're a rock star quarterback and you have the ball, I'm not saying you got to run out the whole 7 minutes, but man, oh man, you cannot fumble or throw a pick. You've got to get the ball down the field. Worst case scenario, You're punting and making Pittsburgh drive the field.
It was a pickup, scoop and score. So guess what? Deshaun Watson got the ball back again.
That's right.
With a chance to win the game. What happened?
He didn't do it.
But this is also his first year. This is also his first year playing in the AFC North.
Let me ask you a question.
Here is different.
You look you're handsome today. You look nice.
Every day you're
Why are you
especially
making excuses for Deshaun Watson?
Because
It's not like you.
Because I know the man is capable of more. And last night wasn't addicted to what type of
Okay, so now here's my retort to that.
Okay.
What if he's not? What if his best days are behind him and he's just no longer that guy?
I don't think one game tells you that. I think multiple games you can say that.
He didn't play great in week 1.
He
didn't.
didn't play awful. Last night was awful.
He's making $250 million guaranteed. When you say
I'm not
he
gonna sit
wasn't
on it.
awful, that's awful.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not sorry. I'm a Browns fan, and that's how I feel about it, okay? Yeah.
Last night was bad.
Listen, I love the people of Cleveland, Ohio, and they've been beaten down their whole lives,
Yes.
and they deserve something better than what they got last night.
You empathize because you're a Jets fan.
Yes. And like I said, I lived in Cleveland for a year, and I had season tickets in the Dawg Pound, and my best friend was Hanford Dixon. So I go old school with the Cleveland Browns. All right, from there.